Howdy. Well, it's another day, the sun's come up and it's shining bright today. And as I look out the window, what do I see? Do I see a man's world or a woman's world? And even though many years ago women used to say it's a man's world, it never really was. Sure, a man had his moments, but it was always usually women's world, wasn't it? But the world was pretty good in those days. But take a look at it now. Now it is a woman's world all the time. And don't we know it? Because the quality of life has gone way down. And that's because females have always been superficial, haven't they? And many years ago we all knew the saying gossip, didn't we? I mean, what was gossip? Well, it was usually about something about nothing that really didn't have any importance at all in the big picture. And it was peddled by females, mostly females to females, because men weren't interested. But because it's a woman's world now, gossip is taken on mainstream, hasn't it? Most of the news is basic gossip. TV programs all about superficial things that mean absolutely nothing, usually about show. In other words, no real quality. And most females nowadays don't even want to do what they're supposed to be able to do, and that's be a mother and look after the children. Years ago, all the superficial stuff that women were all about, at least being a mother, was real. But the new breed of females want the men to do that as well. They haven't got time. But as we see in the female world, things are not sustainable. They're breaking. They're failing. You see, running a world doesn't just take talking. You have to do something positive. Take action. And most women are just damn good talkers. For those people out there who think that having females in charge is better, take a look at the state of the world right now. How many businesses and companies that have been in business for years have gone bust because of females? I myself personally actively avoid the younger females because they're so entitled and so angry and also very obnoxious and don't seem to have any grasp of reality whatsoever. So here's a story in the news I thought it's a bit weird actually. Something's not quite right there. It's about a female who disappeared in the woods supposedly for 8 days and survived. But how she got there and why she was there, nobody knows as yet. They say it's a miracle she survived, but I think there's a lot more to the story. There'll probably be a man in the frame that's been the bad man in the situation, but I'll put a link to it down below. Tell me what you think about the story and see if you think it's, well, kosher. I mean, the female must be telling the truth because they don't lie, do they? But I was thinking, you know, in my day, the females used to take what they called the pill for contraceptives. And of course there were kind of risks to it. But the attitude of the females nowadays is the best contraceptive ever, isn't it? How false females really are. Just take a look at all their social media front pictures. They're always got the pout look on. Very, very superficial. And I don't know whether you've noticed it, but I have. When a female's in power, say, I don't know, a mayor or a chief of police or whatever, is fine until some shit hits the fan, and then they show how useless they are in dealing with the situation. And I'm not bashing females. But male and females each have a role to play on planet Earth. And switching the roles just doesn't work. You can't screw with nature. Anyway, I've got to get back to the female world where all the social media is all about gossip, drama, nothing really true and meaningful, and no quality or creativity. Isn't it so much better that the females now are in power? Everything's running so much better. Let's face it, it's a goddamn mess. See you later. Maybe.